Yo yo.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It goes.
Did you end up finishing Expedition 33?
Yeah.
Nice.
Still have to do a second playthrough so I can get the rest of the achievements.
That Renan video, very good.
I've never watched it.
It's the exact strats that we use for P2, so
No.
a little easier
So
to
I don't
understand
need to watch it.
than that. Parts like where Renan explains like twofold Tempest is very good. It clicked really well with me.
I would love for it to be clear time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would love for it to be clear time. I
It's
think we're gonna
possible if
have
everyone
I think
watches
we're
the
gonna have
video. Like,
dude, it feels like, at least to me, it feels like Sam never studies. Because we'll talk about, like, okay, watch this part of the video, okay, and then we'll get into it and Sam's like, what? Let me watch the video. And they'll be like, BRB real quick. I think we're gonna have way too many deaths on Champion Circuit because people aren't going to look ahead.
yeah, if it's like
Um,
personal response, I don't know. It's not really personal responsibility. You can kind of Dorito it.
you can Dorito it easily. Um, it's gonna be people people not doing that right for some reason. They'll go like the wrong direction. Um, we're probably gonna have more conga line memes for some reason. We shouldn't, but for some reason. Um, we're definitely going to absolutely mess up the final UAV. People are not going to remember their positions for that. We're probably going to have mess ups with Lone Wolf's Lament with the tethers, even though the positions are pretty static for those. Um, and then, God forbid, I hope everyone knows what to do for Enrage. I'll be calling out the Enrage.
Probably gonna have like one or two like enrages, but
Well, really,
We
my
got a lot
biggest
of
fear for
gear.
the Enrage is people moving too fast and be like, oh, I don't need to be on this platform, and they move too fast, and they bait the thing on a different platform, and then we lose out on a platform.
So
So it's gonna have to be, you know, party mitigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, move. Stay. Wait for the tower placement. Okay, party move away, move to the next platform. I'll invuln. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll move. Party stay. Wait to bait the tower. Tower baits. Okay, party can move. Me and you kitchen sink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We move. Party still stay once more. Bait the tower. Party move. You invuln. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move. And then everyone dump fucking everything.
yeah. The timing, so it's like there's only 2 times when the party takes the
First and last.
stacks there. So that's probably like that, so we can, you know, the difference is that like 90-second?
It's not.
Is it like longer?
We won't. No, it's shorter.
Shorter? Okay.
It might be the last 30% of his HP, but it's still a fairly quick, like, section.
Yeah, that's like
Like, I used my heart on, like, the first one when I did my clear, and it was not back up for the final party stack. So it might be worth for me to just dump my stuff and you hold on to your stuff, because he gets stronger with each one. So it might be better for you to hold on to your stuff, and then you can throw out
No, I think
Veil.
maybe me veiling the first one would make more sense. Like I think with a multi-hit thing like that, like Hurt gets like way more value because
It would
mine
get
just
more.
like disappears.
I think it would get more value with the last one, because you can do it after like maybe a couple of hits, and you'll get the heal off and the shield.
That's still like less like it's still the same amount of effective HP though, like restored or like mitigated if like you do like the first versus like the last one or like
Sure, but
Veil.
it's healing the healers don't have to do, and it's shielding the healers don't have to do when he's hitting the hardest. Is what I mean. We'll have rep up for
I mean, yeah, it
the
doesn't
party
matter. Like you can
ones.
clear this in any like combination, like tanks and stuff.
Yeah.
Submit. Yeah, I'll be saving passage probably. Second one.
Definitely save passage for the last one. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
And depending on how our reps line up, one of us reps the first party one, the next one of us reps our kitchen sink,
yeah.
and then the last one reps the last one. Because I think it's at least a minute.
Do you know how long like the stacks are going off? Like would
You count the hits. So
or
he starts them pretty slow. It's called Howling 8, and he hits you 8 times. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he does another cast and then destroys the platform. So you
do
have to
they
sit there the whole time and just wait for 1, 2,
do they
3.
accelerate like that?
Yeah, watch the video. You'll see the hits accelerate.
Welcome. Will begin to cast after the 5th multi-hit raid wide. If you made it this far, you're ready to beat the boss. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you luck with your clear. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
So does a short CD like cover
after the 5th
most of
multi-hit raid
that?
wide. If you made it this far,
It should.
you're ready to beat the boss. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you luck with your clear. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
Okay, yeah, it just barely covers, I think, all of it. So I can definitely like give this is where Paladin is pretty good. I can give you intervention and Sheltron myself there. And then you'll have a shit ton of like effective HP there. And the healers can maybe give me like some of their single targets, because you'll have like a 20 and a 10 on you from me if you use your corundum on yourself.
Oh, I mean, for the for the kitchen sink, you just dump everything. Like,
Yeah, I'm saying
you,
like I can holy shelter on myself and then intervention you, because I can have like 100 oath gauge there, and then the healers can just like put one extra thing on me. We should probably be fine. Yo. Yeah, it's fucking good, man. Being able to use like short cooldown twice, basically having it on both tanks. Paladin's defensive kit is like so strong.
Healing Way dead?
Yes, we are Dion. Yeah,
What did Dion say?
just like the order for in range.
Yes, we are following that. Yes.
And Irenia is going to be involving first. I'll be involving second. Yeah, tanks. I think tanks do need something from the healers, but you should give more to me than Irenia, because I am going to be putting yeah, we're going to be putting our short cooldowns on ourselves, but then I'm going to be putting my second short cooldown on Irenia, so he'll have an extra like 30% mit that I don't have. He might still need something, but I'll need more.
I mean, when we throw all of our mitts, we're gonna have like something stupid, like 80% damage reduction. Like, I mean, let's see. Corundum is 30, at least for 4 seconds. Camo is 10. Rampart is 20. Nebula is 40. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have a rep there, so that's another 10.
Yeah.
We're gonna have like 80 to 90% damage mitigation, but also for that, you guys aren't gonna be doing anything besides DPS. So if you can like weave like an OGCD like shield or something on people, then just on the tanks, just like do it. Just know that you're gonna need to make sure you have a bunch of stuff for the final one, because that final one's gonna hit like a truck. So definitely a XCOG, spread low, whole shebang situation.
I think I'm gonna have like 75% mit, and you'll have.
No, we'll kill
Oh
during
wait,
it.
no.
You're gonna have to shield it. yeah, we'll kill during those stacks. Assuming there is a death or so, we might be killing during like the actual enrage cast, because each one he'll set the tower down, and then do the 8 hits, and then do a fairly decent cast where he'll destroy the platform, and then on the final one it's a longer cast, and then he destroys the platform, and then if you haven't killed him, well, you fall to your death. But yeah, plan on mitigating that, Dion. You will be mitigating that. That's a spread crit low, probably a macro kind of thing. If Healing Way's alive. Depending on the timing, you should have time to get some of your resources back by the time you have to do the last one. Because the first one's not going to hit as much. But you'll still need, bits and stuff on it.
I think
We'll also we'll have a feint there.
So for the kitchen sinks. Oh, there's Healing Way. For the kitchen sinks, I'll have 75% mit, and Irenia, if I give him my short cooldown, will have like 80% mit. It'd be sick.
And God forbid I fall below half HP, I have a heal.
I love that like Rampart increasing your healing also counts for like the 40% shield. So
Does it?
yes, it does. It can crit.
That's so
too.
funny. That doesn't work for me because
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I
a
mean, it works for
5%,
me in terms of
8%.
like Corundum.
Yeah.
Makes my Corundums bigger.
So I'm going to be taking like 25% more damage than Irenia during that final, or during the shared sink. Food check. Repair check.
We're serving ribs tonight.
Nice.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed! It resists an attack of him!
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true.
In. That's not good.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Put a regen on Kasame.
Bear my biting wings. Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Imminent. Heads, watch out for heads.
Try this.
2, 4. Cardinals. Stonefang. 2 minutes. Mid.
Do you want to LB?
I'll be 1 second.
I don't think we'll need it.
No, I will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Egads! The rings be destroyed and they fallen below!
Remember, you're potting and you're 1 minuting immediately.
Defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Tonga.
There's no escape.
Tank busters. Everyone else south.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Tank south.
I will rent all asunder.
Outright. Tongas. Party stacks, 2 minutes. Healing Way uses 2 minute way too early. South.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Be next to the marked tank. Partners.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wind unleashed.
Get that tether car. Get that tether car. It's over.
The challenger's down. Is this the end? Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
What happened there?
Slow on Kara picking up the thing, and then Kara did not give the tether back to Shay, and Shay also teleported before getting the tether.
Oh.
Lots of DPS fuddling around.
Assume it's just execution. The review.
You muted a perfect Dahlia.
Let's
It's
begin,
good.
shall we?
Yeah, the Renan video is very good at explaining that whole phase.
Don't bang.
There. I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of you.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Ouch.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Evolutionary. Heads.
Try this!
One. Cardinals. Windfang. Twos. Mitt.
No, I will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
Remember to hold your 2 minutes until your 1 minute is back.
No matter what becomes of my body,
We should be doing 2 minutes right after the second conga.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
now I fight with everything I have.
Don't have heart for this.
Prepare yourself.
Conga.
There's no escape.
Tank busters.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
South.
I will rent all
Left.
thunder.
Out. Congas. Party stacks. South.
You'll have
Move.
nowhere to stand.
Be next to the marked tank. Partners.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
Stand in front of the teleporter, Kara.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Everyone south.
Come. You cannot escape from the wolf.
What's this now?
UV3, it repeats again, and then eventually it'll be Lone Wolf's Lament, which is Tether. Yeah, Dahlia, I think on that one you were late to soak the cleave with me, so I think I took more damage.
No, Dion took the tether from Yushay before you teleported.
Because I saw the, or maybe it just wasn't mitted, because
Is it a wild
I-
charge?
one you were late.
Shouldn't be a
I don't know,
wild
'cause, like,
charge.
I-
right?
Because we both took the cleave and I died, and it looked like you stayed pretty healthy afterwards, but I just immediately died to it.
Like, is it twofold tempest that? Yeah.
Yeah, so like we do ours correctly, then Sam and Healing Way do their arrow blast, and then directly after that, when I'm like at the front of the platform to bait the cleave, I just die.
I mean, yeah, you didn't have enough HP. You were only half HP.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I took less
Damn.
damage because I had, like, my short CD on there.
Okay.
That's just you need more HP moment.
Okay, I pressed fucking everything. I got Bloodbath and Healing Wind on.
That's a healer thing then.
But I have, no, I shouldn't use Rep there, but I have Veil there, maybe? Okay. Do we need Veil for anything else in there besides the Enrage?
We're gonna have the party stacks again.
Okay.
We're gonna have third party stacks.
Yeah. I'll have Rep for that, but are you using like... Should I say Veil for that, are you saying? I could.
You stayed in the thing too long, Sam. You died to Magic Ball.
The 200-degree cleave? Okay,
Yeah,
Yes,
Dion,
it-
you don't have to run with Shay the whole time. Just run out of the circle as it grows. The only time you have to be with Shay, really, is when you're doing the tether soak. Even if Shay is all the way in front, it'll bait the other thing. Like, you should also be up with Shay when that's happening, but like, technically you don't have to.
yeah, let us know when you're ready, Shay. Okay. I'm assuming everyone else is good because they said they were. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do Veil on the Root Buster giant cleave thing.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Hopefully everybody saw how Champion Circuit is supposed to go.
Yeah, I got the first few and then like I lost track, so I just followed you. But it worked well, so
You just gotta look at the platform next.
I was, but then I lost track.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Yeah, I mean, if you get lost, it is Dorito-able.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I can Dorito it, yes.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Here, have some aggro back. Stealing it from you.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true.
In. He's already at A. How nice of him.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Revolutionary. Heads.
Try this!
3 and 1, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
well, that's fucked.
How the fuck did we clip each other?
I didn't even look like we were clipping.
Damn.
Oh well.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's an attack of him.
I'm stupid.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. answers my call.
Clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, that was too much for the challenger.
I might hit the washroom really quick. Yep, I'm back.
begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my
Clockwise.
call.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Fuck.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Did you E3 dash?
I may have clicked a forbidden button. I didn't think it would
Where
heal.
are my fighting wings?
That's an Uber death zone.
It's too spicy.
Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Revolutionary. Watch out for heads.
Try this.
Three. Cardinals. Stonefang. Mitigation.
No, I will not lose. I need more power.
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They've moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Tonga.
There's no escape.
Pinkbuster. Everyone else south.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
South.
I will rend all asunder.
In right. Tonga. Two minutes. Party stack. South. Move. Be next to the marked tank. Partners.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wind unleashed.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I just died autos.
The challenger!
How did Kara die? Because it all went to hell when he died.
Practice or kill myself?
I mean, if you want to practice, if you can heal yourself, it's good to practice this. Gotta wait for which side's getting hit first.
Sides, donut, in, out, in.
Oh my god, I took the teleporter. Fuck me.
Donut.
It's so over.
Donut.
I took the teleporter and it was over.
And that was sides, donut, in, out, in. So I think that's happened.
That shouldn't happen though.
Yeah, so like one thing that just we need to be doing there for like
Shay, you
tethers-
should be standing right in front of the teleporter. Like if 3 is the teleporter, you should be standing in front of it. So the moment Kara TPs, the tether goes
I
on.
was standing in front of it and I got it immediately. And then I went to the back, and when he was teleporting back, he got it again.
So don't go directly back though. So if you're standing in front
Yeah.
of here, make sure you go left and then go back. Because if you just go immediately back, it might snap back onto him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened.
No, you don't even do anything, Kara. You just sit on the teleporter.
You just stand on that teleporter, it'll teleport you back.
Yeah. Once you move over, just don't move as the passer.
You TP, sit here, wait to get TP'd back, and the moment you get TP'd back, you're gonna be going up front with me to take the bait
Wait.
hit.
Flopped our green already on the back when they got it again. And then I was able to get it again and send it to the next stop.
I died to the bait. It was just myself.
Yeah. And then it was just a series of unfortunate events because you were dead. I was second in the auto, and then I died. All right, we figured it out. Let's go.
Food check. Big food check.
Kara said wait.
I mean, the only place that you're really going to want it is going to be for Enrage. Otherwise, I mean, during twofold is pretty nice if it hits most of the people, especially the tanks, because they'll be getting whacked, so the extra heal from macro will be nice, and everyone else. Dion uses soil in the very beginning for the first party stacks. I don't know where else though.
Let us know if
Do you
you're good
use
already,
macro at the end? Sorry, do you use macro at the end of P1 healing way? I'm ready. Then yeah, maybe twofold. Hit everyone before they swap, or even just have twofold for the party stack mech and the 2 tank busters.
Let's begin, shall we?
That might also be good as well. Just get everyone healed up, and then you have more things for the tanks. If your fairy is something that you're using, Dion, you can fairy tether me during twofold.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Wipe.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Food check.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Yep.
The fuck?
I just completely forgot to knock back for some reason.
Is this the end?
I was thinking about something else and
Let's begin, shall we?
completely lapsed on the
Can the challenger defeat the
It
wolf
happens.
in his own lair?
It shouldn't. I hold myself to a higher standard than that.
Not robots here.
I should be with how much I've done this fight.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Ouch.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Maybe we need to take our break now.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, do we want to take our break now? Any objections? Okay, let's do it. Okay, 23. Be back. No, it was healing way. I wasn't ready.
Who wasn't ready? Oh,
Healing way. Let's get it. Food check. Air check.
Tired check. I think Asame has that one.
Sorry about that.
Was that your tired check, Kasame?
No, that was me jumping around, and apparently I clipped the wall.
They reached out and grabbed you.
Yep.
Repair check. Oh.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I was terrified, Dahlia.
Really? I thought I had a lot of time.
Um,
Maybe.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Imagine you could grab those tethers from people.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Down one, watch it.
And watch the heals.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Minutes.
They must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
I think Healing Way might have light speed on.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Out.
Yeah, one thing that I think could be important is at the end of phase 1, you should make sure to point your camera north so you don't have to readjust your camera. That's been annoying for me.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've
Oh, because your
scarcely
camera hasn't been
begun.
north.
Yeah. Maybe that's only me though.
Most other people should have their camera north. Not saying that they're not, but also angle it downwards. So if you're tab targeting, you can actually tab onto him. Minutes.
Bear my biting wings. Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Revolutionary.
Don't forget those heads.
Try this.
1. 4.
Oh,
Oh no, that was too much.
Oh, not 4. I was stupid.
The challenger
I think it was.
rises again. Can
One
they
again?
turn this
Oh, it may have
around?
been 1 again. I think it was 1 again.
oh good.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There. I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I even thought that was scary.
Yeah. Dio's over here keeping me on my toes, waking me up.
With Fenrir's
Fumbled my
might,
buttons a bit,
I
so I
rouse a
was
storm.
scrambling a little. But
The wind answers my
Okay.
call.
counterclockwise.
Counter.
recovery, Shay. Many such cases.
We must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true!
Ouch.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Way out of position there.
I just had a brain fart.
Eminent in.
They're back on the
Heads.
Let's see
Watch
if
out
they
for
can
heads. Dodge heads. Should hopefully be fine, but
It should be.
might be real close.
We might need to LB in.
We will definitely need to LB.
Try this!
4, 3. Cardinals. Stonefang. Cardinals. 2 minutes. Mitts.
LB when you can.
Look north.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound.
Sounds like
might.
our paladin didn't look north.
Yeah, I hate it, man. It causes me to like delay my GCD every time.
It sounds like the Paladin's first GCD is going to be a second delayed.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight for
Party
everything I
stacks.
have. Prepare
It's hard.
yourself.
Hunger.
There's no escape.
Party south.
Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rent all asunder.
In right. Hunger.
Amazing feels.
Party stacks. 2 minutes. Should be your rep if you have it.
Yep, it's already on.
South. See the cast move.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Party next to the marked tank. Partners.
Dodge this if you can. The power of whip unleashed.
Run south. Everyone needs to be south.
Come. You cannot escape from the wolf.
In. Left. Donut right. Sides right. Sides right. Two minutes. Party
I can invuln
stacks.
this. I'm invulning this.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Yeah, I can't call that out as much as I was trying to there. You're gonna have to look. And also not step on the teleporter.
So again, if it's helpful for anyone on that, even though I took a damage down on one of them, whatever it starts with is random. But once it starts on something, it will always be the same rotation.
No one should need to call out left right. If you have your camera zoomed all the way out, you can just see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that would just clutter
Just-
comms, I think.
Just have your camera zoomed out and at an angle where you're not like top down, and you can see very easily which one is pointing, which one is shooting left and right. And then all you have to do is adjust and do whatever mech it's doing.
So like
Oh, yeah.
as an example, like it's always gonna follow the same order. Whatever it starts with is random. So if it starts with out as an example, it will always then be insides donut in. If it starts with sides, it will always be donut then in then out then in.
I'm looking at like the Buster where I died, and I had all my my cooldowns were up for that, so I just I was at like
Did
3
something get
quarters.
snapshotted? Did you put something too late?
Like on the plugin it says like everything was up. Like I just had 3/4 health going into it, and then the next auto attack like killed me after. Like maybe I was like out of range for some heals or something. I don't know.
It said you had Knight's Resolve, Guardian's Will,
That's everything, man.
and Sheltron.
Yeah, I only pop like Guardian and Sheltron for that. I need the other 2
Yeah.
and Sheltron for like the follow-up.
Yeah,
busters.
you had 2/4 health. What about me? How much health did I have? Will I see it? No, I won't see it.
Ian says the healing was different, so that might be the explanation. Yeah.
I don't think you have XCOG healing way. You mean Essential Dignity?
No, there's the something like that.
That's just like a mitt. I don't think that's an XCOG.
Oh, so both the healer no, there's a like component to it that like heals after.
Yeah, it's a mitt.
Yeah, the twofold is good. No, it like does a heal after.
Yeah, and heals after it goes away. But that's definitely not an XCOG. That was only 32,000 health.
Yeah, every bit helps.
It's good though.
The autos are like chunky there.
Definitely throw that on Dahlia.
Or at least one of the 2 should go up. Yeah. Shit hurts.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Did anyone else hear Dahlia say clockwise when it was counter?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Really? Maybe I'm just speaking like too quietly and it's not picking up my first word.
I mean, it sounded like your sentence started with clockwise too. Like,
Okay. Do I need to call that out anymore? I could just stop if that's like doing more harm than good.
I don't mind. I just think it's funny.
Must have heard.
And it was all good, but yeah, I also found it humorous.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, we're did that colossal thing come from?
Actually, I know what the problem was, Dahlia. Your camera wasn't turned north.
True. Hope I remember this poll.
You need me to remind you? In. Uh-oh.
Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun. Spare my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Revolutionary. Watch for dragon heads.
Try this!
One. One. Cardinals. Windfang, Cardinals. 2 minutes. Mitigate.
Looking north.
Look north. Oh, that's specific for Dahlia. Look north.
I put a Dorito on Irenia for Champion Circuit. You're welcome.
Loose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
I have Dorito Shake. Come on over. I've got some Cool Ranch.
The rings be destroyed and they've fallen below.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They've moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Conga.
There's no escape.
Tank Buster.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
South.
I will rent all asunder.
In left. Immediate Conga. Two minutes. South.
You'll have
Move.
nowhere to stand.
Partners.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
Stay in the back.
Oh no, that was too
Backup
much
car.
for the Challenger.
Oh, Champion circuit, everyone south.
Come. You cannot escape from the wolf.
Ran to light
Partner, I mean,
parties.
party.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Nope. Healer LB.
Such potent magics. But will they be
Congas.
enough to turn the tide? The Challenger's down.
What
Is
next?
this the end?
Oh, Buster.
Tank Buster.
And then I think it's the tether mechanic. We need healing way up.
Nope. I died.
All DPS would be on the east platform, healers on the south, and
Tanks northwest.
yeah. And we're just taking auto.
That's yeah. I couldn't TP anymore.
Yeah. That's just unfortunate spawning.
Prog.
How did people die during twofold? Was it just because the people that
They
died?
need more heals there,
Okay.
I think.
That's just unfortunate. thought the people that
Shay
were
got hit by Wind Surge twice. So Shay did something wrong. And Dion got hit by 2-volt Tempest for way too much.
I can play that back if we want.
yeah, but even before Dion, that's probably fine.
I have a good POV. I think. Oh, like the AoE was on the teleporter. I can
Okay, so when Shay teleported back, she just immediately got blasted by the orb.
everything was going regular up until Shay's.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because she teleported back and immediately got hit by it. Yep. That would do it.
And how did
Whacked by the cleave because he took it by himself.
Gotcha.
okay? Any other things we wanted to touch up on there? Champion circuit went like decent.
Everyone needs to sit in the middle first for champion circuit. You have to dodge the left right first.
Yeah, don't overcommit to one side because if you're on the wrong side and you don't have sprint, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah, then it's immediately to party stacks.
Tried to save this, but
No.
Yeah, I even fainted.
And then spreads.
oh,
And then what happened with spreads here?
I wasn't in go very well, but Healing Wave.
I think
what
it's
happened,
just-
yeah, what happened to Healing Way?
Got hit by the half cleave.
Oh, he didn't move. I see. He got hit with the half cleave. Okay.
I would say do it on the south healing way just because depending on where you are, it could make it harder to get to people where heals.
I went to the right spot here. That felt good. And yeah, you
Granted,
got
it was a dead body you were tethered to, but yeah.
yeah, you got fucked there,
Yeah.
Irenia, with the tether and starting on the wrong platform because you died. Yeah.
I mean, the run was fucked after.
Yeah. It was Omega
At that
stuff.
point, it was just cracked. But I mean, legitimately, we do the tether mech. There's one more UV4 with altered positions, and it's in rage. So like, we've done the fight. Now we just
Yeah.
have to execute it.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, the last 30% is the enrage Healing Way.
Yeah.
And I think like week 1 clear groups got to enrage, and it was at 32%.
The
I mean,
Well, a
Yeah,
lot of us
that's
had
the
been
portion
dead by
of-
then, Healing Way. We, like, half of the people missed a whole 2-minute.
Yeah, that was the portion of execute I meant.
Let's begin, shall we?
I wonder if it's a clean run with all the gear we have, if we could skip the last tower. Well, alright then.
Oh, I got 180k on my was it Blade of Honor?
Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's a lot. I think it's only 1,000 potency, so
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good then, yeah.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Ouch.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
oh god, I thought it was Eminent.
Ow.
Oop.
And decap my tomes. Ugh.
yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Is the second pot window during the enrage sequence?
Yes.
There. I wonder if you can keep up.
Out. You're gonna be out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might,
Nice weave.
I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Ooh.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, what the hell happened?
The head retargeted onto me.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Shirt. Stance is off.
I guess if the rest of it's clean, we'll have enough.
Must have heard.
Yeah,
Not
maybe.
out of the fight yet.
Still a lot of damage missing. You're gonna have to make up for it, Kasame.
Wielded in surprising ways.
Probably LB as well.
Where did
Yes.
that colossal thing come from?
Fly true.
I just end it.
That's
Oh, no,
fucked.
that was too much for the challenger.
The greed! Yeah, they're all damage downs.
The only insta skill is the ads one.
Yellow soup.
I guess if you're Dragoon, does it just lock elusive jump for phase 2?
No, they changed that. Okay.
I wonder if you can keep up.
It's just a no jump.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Though elusive jump would be not advisable since the platforms aren't big enough for an entire elusive jump.
With Fenrir's
You can't
this-
get creep.
I rouse a storm.
And the game's code does not actually have elusive jump as any sort of jump. It just drags you across the ground,
The wind
so you would not be able to
answers
use
my
it to get
call.
across platforms.
Counterclockwise.
You should know that. You played Dragoon.
Well, I don't know how the game's code works. I just know I can jump really far.
You should know how elusive jump works.
Chris said I played Dragoon well.
I mean, well enough to kill Athena.
Real.
His heart isn't in the gooning, you know.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy the flexibility that having range attacks gives you.
He lost the goon zone.
They're not out of the fight yet.
It's very comfy being able to stock attacks for downtime.
Fenrir's power can be
I'm sure. I wonder what it's like.
It's pretty damn good.
Maybe I want to be. Fuck you. Maybe I want to be DPS.
Fly true.
Everything about my feelings? Out.
God, how did I live?
Ow. Ow.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Yeah, alt job day with all of our alt jobs that aren't leveled.
Imagine not having everything at 100.
No, I meant like gear leveled.
Geared.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Oopsie. Well, we have Heart of Light now. We're gonna be missing a 10% on the AoE, a red wide. Yeah, who are we gonna make suffer through Yan? I think it should be Kasame.
I was just thinking that too.
I don't think you want me tanking on a controller.
Not that bad, man.
My biting wings.
I have never played a tank or a support job in my life.
Not even to level?
I'll rephrase that. In competitive content, I have not played a tank or a healer.
Still you stand. How delightful.
Well, don't worry, tanking is the exact fucking same, except you actually take less damage than dungeons.
Mine to command.
I didn't mean to do that, I meant to prog. See.
Pack of wolves.
Revolutionary.
Don't forget those heads.
I'm completely in the wrong spot. Oh my god.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
My brain is like not doing great on the revolutionary tonight in the last like 30 minutes. Oh my god.
Do you need a moment? Do you need to like walk around? Splash your face with some water?
Drank some water, should be fine, probably.
That's not splashing your face with water. You can turn to an even more white woman, Dion, as Scholar.
Let's begin, shall we?
You have White Woman and Shroud.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Hey, that's a 203 Lionheart.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Ouch.
Such speed, it's as if there's a hack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The winds answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Someone was not in a tower. Do 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 do.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Was it an Ifrit crime?
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true.
In.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stabbed. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Evolutionary.
Remember the heads.
Heads.
Try this!
2, 3.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Cardinals.
Fang.
Stonefang.
The challenger rise it again. Can they
2
turn this
minutes. sure we emit.
What are we feeling about LB here?
I
don't
don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think we need it.
Well, he's burning it anyways, so yeah, we did not need that.
No, I will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Hey, did you look north, Dahlia?
Yes, I did.
The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below.
This is
I've
the pole.
never made a mistake
Focus
in
up,
my
people.
whole life.
Focus your ups. I'm not going to have Heart of Light for the first stacks. I will have it for the second stacks. But I won't have it for the first stacks.
You want me to put Veil on it? Probably not, right?
If you want.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Angus.
There's no escape.
Tank Busters.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
South.
I will rent all asunder.
In. Right. Angus. Two minutes. South.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Be next to the marked tank. Partners.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
He's in front of the teleporter car.
Champion circuit? Yeah.
Come. You cannot escape from the wolf.
Be out.
Out. In. Left.
Donut.
Donut. Left. Sides. Right. 2 minute. I Hearted of Light already.
They're back on their feet.
You guys are dead.
They can stay standing.
Wow.
Power minute.
Conga. 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 Conga.
Buster?
Tank
right?
Buster, Tank Buster, Tank Buster, Party South. Oh fuck, I don't have that. Ooh.
What now?
We're moving for our Lone Wolf Lament.
Okay.
Move
Position.
for Lone
Position.
Wolf. Come, Shay, come. Okay, we're gonna move to the 2 tower, Shay. You're gonna dodge the hero's blow. Wait. Dodge the hero's blow. Be out, and then get to the position you need to be. Ooh, fuck. I did not think that was hitting us.
Is this the end?
Oh fuck. Oh.
Everyone back south.
I will draw
Enrage.
to defeat you.
Yeah, I mean, we're at enrage at 35% with all those deaths.
Stay on this platform.
I have.
That's not when I'm supposed to do that, but
I have invuln, but yeah.
we're not gonna have enough people up.
Yeah.
I did not think that Hero's Blow was gonna hit us. That's
Yeah,
my
that
bad,
Hero's
Shay.
Blow is weird as fuck. How do we deal with that?
Hero's Blow is very weird as fuck.
You've got to just sort of pay
You
it.
kind of just have to feel it.
Yeah.
We would have had LB3.
Like, oh, okay, so it's really important to pay attention to his
His actual hitbox.
yeah, like the marker on his hitbox. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then
Jeez.
remember, immediately after Hero's Blow, everyone has to get into positions for UV4, because
You
if you're
have-
delayed, then it gets super scuffed.
Yeah.
'Cause if your
and-
platform's like too far, it's still at 7-second cooldown, so you're not going to be able to get to where you need to be.
Is it possible that you have to like move like 2 platforms for Hero's Blow?
No, there should only ever be a 1 movement for Hero's Blow.
Because if you think about it, like, you're always going to be either
He
wherever you
always
are.
cleaves
you
2
can move.
platforms and a half,
Okay.
right? So if he faces you, he's cleaving your platform, 1 platform, and then half of the other one to your left and right? So you would move to the one to your left, say, for example, because he's only cleaving half of it.
Okay. That makes sense. I see where I should have gone.
That was my fault. I thought he wasn't going to hit us. If Shay and I would have just moved 1 over, we would have been fine. But I think more other people died there too. So
Yeah, I needed to move 1 over as well. And that, yeah, going out is like such a
the
fat
raid
out.
plan would tell you what you need to do there, Sam. I believe you would stay south with the healers. Yes, DPS who did south platforms for Lone Wolf go south with healers. DPS who did north platforms for Lone Wolf go northwest with tanks. But that was technically the soft enrage.
Yeah, UV4 doesn't seem like that bad at all. Like
It's
southwest.
you will know that it's bad, especially if he's cleaving like your entire side and you have to move over there.
Yeah, the only difference too is the conga lineup is different for UV4.
Yeah.
But in concept, it's still exactly the same.
Like,
it's just different positions.
Yeah, everyone should ideally like know, I guess, their conga. Actually, no, it's impossible to like know your conga because the DPS that are with you are like different every time.
The only people who really know are the supports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
and,
easy
and
for
they
me.
know
I
what they
guess.
can do immediately. Like if I get a defam marker, I immediately know I'm going northeast.
Yeah. Yeah, if I get a defam, I don't know if I'm going like
No,
south or not.
you
based
might
on how many
stay.
other DPS. Yeah.
Yeah. So the only two people who like know if they get it if they get a defam are healer 2 and off tank. Because the minute they get a defam marker, they know they're going east.
Sounds good.
But everyone else has to kind of just be aware.
I'm gonna pull. Everyone should food up.
Yeah.
Yep,
Anyone
make sure
have
you food.
questions on champion circuit? Getting cleaner, but
Yeah, gotta move for champions. It's gonna suck.
I don't really think you need it at really any other time in P2, so might as well pop sprint there.
Just don't sprint off the map or sprint into a teleporter.
Yeah.
Is
But
there
if
a
it
chance
helps,
that
press
the
sprint.
teleporter like won't like register and you'll just like run off the map?
That could also happen.
Or if like
Or
you
you
have the
could just
debuff on
run
you.
into the teleporter and go into the other platform.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Ouch.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Healing way was greeting way.
With Fenrir's might,
It's honestly fine as long as you just stop on top of it and not like continue to move like immediately, you'll be fine. I've found with the teleporter.
Counterclockwise.
Haven't had any issues. Scary.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Holy fucking crits.
power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Thank you, Kasame's TV.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true.
Look, it's giving you the telegraphs twice.
In.
Not bad.
Not bad.
But we've scarcely begun.
I'm actually so tired.
Not gonna have sleep.
Studying.
dead. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Eminence.
Heads.
Try this.
2 and 1.
Yep.
Cardinals. Windfang. Intercards. 2 minutes. Mitigation. He's going to blow up.
Facing north. Wow. So much time left on 2 minutes. Holy shit.
No,
I told you.
will not lose.
If you're doing everything correct, you lose a lot out of your 2 minute.
Fenrir's unbound might.
I do one of my Gnashing Fangs and immediately do my Lion Hearts.
Just the way our damage is, I might move a Reawaken into the P2 opener. So I only got 2 hits out of it.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I
Okay,
fight
I was apparently typing, so that's awesome.
Prepare yourself.
Conga. So my shit's gonna be all fucked.
There's no escape.
Tank Buster.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
South.
I will rent all asunder.
Out left. Conga. Party stacks. Back down. South.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Partners.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wind unleashed.
Has a bigger AoE, Kara, so you can go back some more. South.
Come. You cannot escape from the wolf.
Donut sides. In, out.
And out in.
Donut sides, in, out, in. Sides. In. Gotta look at what things it's cleaving first. Out. In. 2 minutes. Oh, whoever's missing that person is dead. Yeah. It has to be 4 people.
Let's see if they can
It's over.
stand it.
Provoke.
Yep. Spreads, spreads, spreads. Tank Buster next. Tank Buster next. Get away, get away.
Into Lone Wolf, right?
Yep, Lone Wolf. In your Lone Wolf positions. Somebody messed up.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
It's over.
Yeah, you gotta, as a DPS, you have to be really on top of who you're tethered to, because if you're tethered to a healer, you have to move immediately if you're blue. Because if you don't stretch it quick enough, you're gonna take a nasty bleed.
The healers are always south. If your thing's not pointing south, you're on a tank. But if it's pointing south, it's always on a healer.
You can also
Yeah.
think of it this way, like, as a DPS, unless your tether is stretched through the boss, you're on a healer.
I moved like too fast there after the tower, like it was revealed like what tower the green tank and DPS had to move to. So that should I be like I should like wait for the like other DPS to get close to the teleporter?
Yeah,
Take the
you're
teleporter
you're
at the
gonna
same
want.
time?
Yeah, but also it's kind of just you guys gotta go, and you can't like greet a cast or anything.
Yeah, because you're gonna want to immediately meet the DPS on the northeast platform, and then adjust if need be. Like if
The
you're
moment,
green,
the moment
tower,
you
yeah.
see that it's the 2-man tower, you guys should both be going and hitting the teleporter.
yeah,
There shouldn't be any like hesitation. Like the minute that you see 2-man, you move. Worry about
Okay.
cast later, or have instant cast or whatever if it's a caster.
and again, just as a reminder, as a DPS, look at if your tether is stretched through the boss. If it's not stretched through the middle, you are automatically going to be on healer.
I don't know who I was tethered to. I couldn't see them past Mr. Big Fat Fuck McGee.
That was me. It was very nice not having to move.
Does Hero's Blow always point south there, or it's random?
I think it's
Random. It points at a random person, so you have to adjust to it.
Let's begin, shall we?
You have to look at what way he's facing for Hero's Blow and adjust to make sure you dodge.
I've been assuming that it's just I think it pointed south like twice or something there, so curious.
No, we just got lucky. Or unlucky, depending on how the healers see it.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed is as if an attack of him.
Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
We must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
In.
Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun.
Oh, that's fucked. Yep. Yellow is super late.
Got like one or two more good pulls left, maybe one.
I'm pretty tired, but
Okay.
Let's begin, shall
Do
we?
you want to stop now or last pull?
let's see how this pull goes.
In his own land.
I pressed my pot. We have to keep going.
If we see phase 2, I'd say it's the last pull. If we don't, we can do like one more.
Dynamis is such a dead server that there are two
I wonder if you can keep up.
pots on the market board on the server I'm on.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
What, did you have to buy pods?
I'm gonna need to soon, yeah, and there's like fucking nothing available.
Don't you make your own?
Yeah, but I'm lazy.
With Fenrir's
So
might,
just make your own?
I rouse a storm.
Well, if I wasn't working to 8 p.m. every night, I would.
Just leave.
Yeah,
The
can't do
wind
that.
answers my call.
If it's shit,
Counterclockwise.
hit the bricks. I like how we both checked, Dahlia.
Checked what?
The tether.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, is this thing on me?
I think I do that something like that every fall. You know, can never be too safe with that.
I just found it funny that we did like the same movement for it.
Yeah.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Revolutionary. Heads.
Heads.
Shay got headed.
So did Kara, I think, with gear privilege?
No. Car would have died.
No, that was something else.
Keep an eye on damage for LB. We're doing like pretty fine.
Yeah, I think
Fine
we're
for right now.
Try
But
this!
1, 2. Cardinals. Stonefang.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Protect healing way.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
So technically that didn't go into phase 2. What are you feeling? Yeah, no. Okay. Fair. All good. in prog today. Or
Just
keep on studying.
study. Make sure you know everything about phase 2 in and out now.
We have seen Enrage, so let's get it tomorrow.
Yeah. Good stuff. As a reminder, I have to dip at like 11:15 tomorrow. Or that's,
Yeah, so
45
it's clear or else is what he's saying.
I mean, I might be down to do another